Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads Mahabharata 179. As you may remember, Yudhishthira threatened to go and fight with the Gandharva himself if his brothers didn't buckle down and go get Duryodhana out of trouble. Hearing this impassioned speech of his brother, Bhima was subdued. He saw what Yudhishthira meant. He was ashamed of his words. Someone else is doing what we ought to have done. He said, "Brother, I promise I'll go immediately and release Duryodhana." Arjuna joined him and said, "I will see that the Gandharva releases Duryodhana. If he does not, then the earth will drink the blood of all the Gandharvas." 4 of them set out in the direction in which the Kauravas had been carried away. They saw the soldiers who were going with their prisoners. The Pandavas accosted them and asked them gently to release the prisoners. They would not listen to reason. They said that they had been commanded by their master to bring the prisoners. They had to obey. Arjuna said, "Since you do not seem to listen to reason, I will have to give up being gentle with you. I have no other choice. I will have to fight with you all." All 4 of them began to shoot sharp arrows at the army of Gandharvas. The fight was intense. The Gandharvas were fighters of no mean order. As for the Pandavas, Yudhishthira's words had made them realize the immediacy of their duty to release the innocent women of the retinue of Duryodhana, and him too, incidentally. They wanted him to be free now so that they could fight with him later on. Yudhishthira had cleverly touched them on a raw spot, their personal vendetta. When he saw the condition of his army, the Gandharva chief came to the front and began to fight. He fought from the sky. He hurled gadas and arrows from above. But Arjuna could tackle this kind of fighting easily. The Gandharva came down and revealed himself. Arjuna was taken aback when he saw who he was. It was not just some Gandharva. It was someone whom he knew very well. They had been together so often. The Gandharva was Chitrasena, the dear friend and guru of Arjuna. He had taught him dancing and music when Arjuna was in the court of Indra. On seeing him, Arjuna threw his bow down and rushed to him. The 2 friends embraced each other with affection. The 5 of them sat together and spent some time talking about the events which had taken place since last they met. Arjuna smiled at Chitrasena and said, "What has come over you, my friend? Why did you thus capture our Duryodhana and his retinue?" Chitrasena said, "It's a long story. Listen to me carefully. Your Duryodhana, as you so affectionately call him, came to Dvaitavana not to inspect the cows, but to see you suffer. They came to see the gentle Yudhishthira in the forest, dressed in barks and deerskin. They came to see Bhima thin and sick with forest life, with his powerful form dressed in rags. They came to see the beautiful sons of Madri, looking like ascetics with their glowing handsomeness completely eclipsed by their dress. They came to see Draupadi suffer so that they could laugh at her. They came to see you, Arjuna, suffering, they thought, extreme unhappiness, since you have just returned from your father's abode. Your father Indra knew their intentions. He told me, go down to earth, pick a quarrel with that man, Duryodhana. Capture him. Arjuna and his brothers will be sent by Yudhishthira to rescue him. Arjuna is your friend and your disciple. You can tell him all this. Let this rescue by the Pandavas teach Duryodhana a lesson. It will be humiliation enough for him to find himself obliged to the Pandavas." Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.